It's gonna be all right, Nicky. Go ahead, shoot. You shoot, Nicky.
I learned about when Michael and I were meeting with actors, and I was reading with some actors. At one point, he wanted to use John, and there was an issue about his being not well.
John Cazale had already been diagnosed with cancer and was uninsurable. Obviously, if you die halfway through giving your performance, it's going to cost a great deal of money to recast you.
And Bob De Niro went to bat for John. He won't tell me because he's a very generous person, but I think he secured the bond on John's participation.
He was sicker than we thought, but I wanted him to be in it.
So Bob put his money down and got him in the film. And he was great in the movie. I mean, he was just beautiful in it.
Hey, Stash! Hey!
Hey! Hey! Look at this! Hey! Mikey! Hey, man, how you doing?
All right.
Hey, where was you? Where was you?
Where was I? Where were you?
Where was you? We had everything all set there. The beer, the right, Axel? Am I right? Huh?
Got a mustache.
Yeah.
Hey, looks pretty good.
I think it's very clear that his talents were getting richer with every movie.
Whether it was intuition or he was consciously doing it, I don't really know, but he was alive and free to create that character.
I remember watching that movie, and I just felt like I was there in that town with these guys. I didn't feel like they were acting.
Anybody see my boots?
He's saying, lend me your boots. Lend me your boots, and De Niro's like, no, man.
Hey, Mike, let me borrow your spares, huh? Your extra pair?
No, Stan.
What do you mean, no?
Just what I said, no. No means no.
Some fucking friend. You're some fucking friend, you know that?
Gotta learn, Stanley. Every time you come up here, you got your goddamn head up your ass.
Maybe he likes the view from up there, huh?
Nah!
He says, Stan, you see this? This is this.
This is this. This ain't something else. This is this. From now on, you're on your own.
Hey, you know your trouble, Mike, huh? Nobody ever knows what the fuck you're talking about.
This is this.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? This is this.
You could watch the movie and the scenes that he's in and just watch him and be thoroughly entertained or really moved.
I mean, the scene where he's looking in the reflection of the window, and he's checking his corsage, he's looking at his hair, like this, and he goes, beautiful. Beautiful. But I like all the little moments, like in the wedding scene, he crosses himself, and De Niro kind of looks at him like, what are you, like, religious all of a sudden? Or like there's a little scene where the gown passes them, and he tries to step on the gown, or something. Just like these little things.
He does this thing where he kind of like looks down at himself, then he kind of looks at her and he raises his eyebrows, like, and then he checks to see if his zipper's open. It was such a brilliant little moment, funny.
Certain actors maybe will push it too much, or they're over the top, or this, or under, or this, or not knowing kind of what they're doing. I never felt that with John. We always had a good give and take. He was real, and we could react, and there was no forced kind of acting from John. It was so you could relate and interact in a very solid way.
He's a really diligent person. He works extremely hard for supporting other people in their effort, but being involved with it. It was a work process that was constant.
We would talk about the process endlessly, and he was monomaniacal about the work. I think probably I was more glib and ready to pick the first idea that came to me. And he would say, there's a lot of other possibilities, and that was a real lesson. That I really took that to heart, and I always think about it.
I know Nick will be back soon. I know Nick. He'll be coming back, too. Right, Axel?
Whatever he was going.